All right. Welcome back into the Locker Room Report Overtime. Blaze, I just have to get myself situated here.
Take a deep breath.
Wild. That's all I can say. It is really, really difficult to, first of all, it's great to have 4 teams playing for a state championship.
Of course.
It is really, really difficult to have 4 teams playing for a state championship. The games go back to back to back to back, and you have to record, put the highlights together. I don't think people understand really what we do. But I learned, if I didn't know already, I learned tonight because it was a lot, but it was well worth it. We come home with 2 state championships. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get the other 2, but we'll talk about what happened in those games, and then obviously the games that happened. You had a pretty good one in Fitzgerald, or in Thomasville.
I did. I knew it was going to be good. Thomasville took two of the games earlier this year. These teams are very familiar with each other, and I also saw the Lady Hurricane play, what was that, 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
I don't even know what date it is, but they're all running together. But they looked good. Both teams looked really good, but it was, we'll talk about it. Thomasville, they broke away in the end, and they were good. They were shooting tonight.
We have Thomasville, Justice Cole, freshman. We're going to talk about her. Right now, if you're in the chat, drop your teams that you're rooting for. We're going to talk a little bit about the GHSA playoff brackets and where they're going, and as well as what's coming up tomorrow. We have some games in store for you guys tomorrow, and then we'll recap some of the games that happened tonight. Share the live on Facebook as well. As a matter of fact, Blaze, did you share the live?
I already shared it.
Okay, so you're doing your job. I'm not.
If anyone has the Pelham score, please.
Yeah, if you have the Pelham score, please.
Pelham versus Bowdoin.
Yeah, we need that one. That's the only one we don't have. Yeah. And only one of our teams lost today. So I just shared that.
That's pretty good.
Let's get to it. We have crowned 2 champions in the GIAA. They're a couple of weeks early before the GHSA. I have to say, first of all, congratulations to the community of Dawson and to Thomasville for Brookwood's win.
Totally.
But the fan bases, by far, South Georgia showed up the best. Yeah. Now, Columbus is kind of in the middle between Atlanta and here. Everybody could have got there just as easily. Mm-hmm. Dawson packed the house.
Oh, yeah.
And Brookwood had a really good crowd as well. So, South Georgia continues to represent. Let's find out how this all kind of played out. Let's start with Terrell Academy. The Lady Eagles 1 win away from that state title coming into tonight. And like I said, there was no doubt which program brought the biggest fan base. They were in 3 different sections, as you can see. The community packed the gym. And then Hadley Webb, well, she would pack the baskets. Gets to the lane, 2 points early. Terrell started hot, but then they would go on a little bit of a lull. Sally Masters here, though, brings them back. Floater in the lane. This one right before half made it a 4-point game.
Look at
big,
them.
it was big there, too, because they stayed close. Second half, I can't say enough about Lily Addison. They just did not want to go out and guard her like they were forcing her to shoot, and she was doing it every single time. Natalie Oliver doing what she does best, knocking down triples. She was big, emotional in the second half, and then Hadley Webb down the stretch. Just clutch, telling everybody, calm down. We got this. Calm down. CCA's best player, or I'm sorry, not CCA. I had them on my name. Lakeview's best player fouled out.
Ooh, how much time?
Towards the end there. 3 ball, no good, and you can see it. Oliver just so emotional. Hadley Webb clutched down the stretch with the free throws, and then the celebration begins. These girls were fired up and had a lot to say after their big 51-48 win.
Everything to us. We knew we could be here, and we knew we had what it took to be here. But I'm not gonna lie, that was insane. That was the best game I think we've ever played.
I'm out of breath to just battle and not turn the ball over, play really good defense, and just do all the little things right.
Kind of the same thing that goes through every game. I gotta do it for my teammates to sit in for me. We came short in softball, and this was my time. I love my teammates. I love our coach. It was our year, and I just thought about that and my teammates.
I think it means we're leaving the program in a really good place, and it's just really special that leaving on a really good note.
It just means the world winning with my best friends. These are the people I've grown up with. We've worked so hard to get to this point. It just means the world to play with my best friends one last time before Sally and Natalie graduate.
That tells you everything. It's not just about the girls basketball team. It's about the entire program, the girls that came before us, the girls that are going to be after us, the entire school. I love Terrell Academy, and I just couldn't be more excited.
I will have to say, you said you were getting emotional watching. I'm not going to lie. I was getting emotional, too. That community, they really, really wanted that win. They deserved that win. And those girls fought their butts off. You could see it at halftime. They were They played a little, I don't want to say tight early on, but they looked like they were a little out of sorts early. Wasn't the Terrell Academy team I had seen all year. They go to halftime. Coach Eric Israel, amazing job with his adjustments. And they came out in the second half, and they just never gave up. And that Lakeview team is good. Like, they got some players on that team, and I don't know what else to say about them. Like, it was just great.
I think that halftime, that Sally Masters, that really quick right before half.
Gives you momentum.
Gave you momentum.
Yeah.
How much were they down by?
Originally, they got down by 11 in the first half. But, you know, they started to chip away at the lead towards the end of the second quarter, which was really big. They got it to 4. And I said, the game is still within reach. That game could have got out of hand. They could have been down 20, and they didn't. So the toughness, the grit, those girls showed. Coach talked about not having a weak spot on their roster, and we talked about girls high school basketball. And if all 5 ladies can do what they're supposed to do, you have a good chance to win. And that's what they did. Lily Addison was key. Annalie Massey, who does a lot of the dirty work and doesn't score a lot because she has so many other players around her. She got, I don't know if you saw her lip, but she was bleeding after the game. And she was like, I left it all on the court. Like, she was just, it showed how bad they really wanted it. And then you saw Natalie Oliver get really, really emotional. And she was big down the stretch for them and kind of getting everybody into it. A complete team, community win for the people out there in Dawson. And we always love celebrating state champs. So good for them, and congratulations.
I'm jealous to see such a great game.
Oh, well, yeah, you know.
I mean, I saw a good
I'm also their good luck charm, so they forced me to go.
Forced.
They did. They said, you better be there. I did. So a great win there by Terrell Academy. Early County stand-up. I see you in the chat. Who else do we got in the chat? Everybody's ready for that Doherty Monroe game tomorrow. Mitchell County fly, Eagles fly. I say that for sure, but I love the Eagles. So anytime there's Eagles, except for the Philadelphia Eagles, I love to fly. They had a big game winner. Might get to that in our top plays.
Yes.
So we're gonna get to the top plays a little bit later, but we have to get to the other state champion before we go too far. Brookwood. I'll just let you get to work on the highlight.
They've been the best team in 3A all season long. Talk about a revenge game. Roscoe Jones and the Brookwood Warriors falling to St. Andrews 1 year ago back in the title game in 2025. And it was a slow start for Brookwood. They would find themselves down 27-22 at the break, but a different team in the final 16. It was bully ball for Jones. No answer for him inside the paint.
He's so strong.
Warriors back out right in the front by 1. And again, flies by the defender, too strong. Just 2 points in the first half. He goes for 12 in the second.
Welcome home, Roscoe Jones.
Yeah, he figured it out. Brookwood up 8, and then the floodgates open after that. Levi Williams looking like 06 Kobe. He had 7 in the final 2 quarters, and that one was right as time expired in the third. And then it was all she wrote. It was poetry in motion. Beautiful cut by Roscoe Jones. Finds Harrison Chapura. And the Warriors avenge their defeat.
I love the dunk at the end, trying to dunk it.
Right. They don't care. They won. They won.
Kill. We had to kill. We knew if we went at 23, they would be out of the game. So we had to kill. And I just to give nothing but thanks and glory to God, man. Without him, we wouldn't be here. So thanks to God.
I mean, we've been playing together since we were like in 5th grade. Our brotherhood is what kept us what's got us over the hump. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't rather do it with anybody else in the world. I love these guys.
You know, we just had to keep composure, and we just had to believe. When we play hard, when we play together, we got the things that we wanted to get, and that's what got us this championship.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, we didn't play at all how we wanted to. So, I mean, it was more just a challenge to get back to who we are. And they did nothing but that. I mean, we became the aggressor in the second half, and it showed. I couldn't be more proud of these guys. I mean, it's rare. I mean, when everybody is seeking their own glory, to see guys put it aside for the sake of the team, I mean, it's a special thing. And this group will never be forgotten by me. I mean, this has been a truly special journey, and we're gonna savor this one.
Man, it means everything. I've been waiting all year for this big moment for us. Something we've been dreaming about as kids, and we're gonna get it again next year.
We know you guys are gonna be back here next year. How big is it to have this support system right here with you guys? Man, that's just so fun. First of all, I love that the last game of the night allowed them to come on. I wish they all could come on the court, but Brookwood got the opportunity to have their fans come on the court.
Amazing.
And when they started looking back and I looked back, I was like, well, there's like a sea of them. I had to let them have that moment. That was really, really special. First of all, Coach did an excellent job he's done a great job with this group. But going into halftime, again, the adjustments. I watched them, and I had concerns like they kept coming out slow for me. But when they go into halftime, they come out, they're red hot. And I do have to point out, there was a heckler in the crowd, an adult heckler, which I don't really care for at high school games.
I agree.
But there was an adult heckler, and he was just chirping in their ear, like, keep shooting, you're going to give us the win, and all this stuff. And I just wanted everybody to see what he looked like after the end of the game. He literally, everybody's out of the stadium, he sat like this. He just sat there
Nothing to say now.
the entire time. Nothing to say. And I just want to say I'm super proud of Brookwood for doing that to that grown man.
And they're going to be back. You heard Lee.
And they're all young. You know, Chapura, I think, is a senior, so I think he's one that's leaving. So congratulations to him. But those other guys, that guard play, four of the best perimeter players you're going to find, and when they're together, it's unstoppable. And then Roscoe, he really turned it on physically in the second half. Too much to handle.
Yeah, I saw them, I think, like their second or third game of the year. They were playing
Thomasville.
Yeah. And it was a great
and Thomasville's still in the GHSA.
Right. It was a great game, and I was like, these two teams are really good. Obviously, they had a little kinks to work out. Obviously, they worked them out.
Yeah, I mean,
super happy.
I think when we see a private school, a lot of people will look at them and they'll say, oh, there's just a private school. They play some lesser competition, which is true. That's fair. But that is a team that can go play on the public school.
Oh, totally. Those guys, they handle Thomasville.
They go play AAU tournaments together. That's a team that is very familiar with each other. They play basketball the right way. Their spacing, their movement without the ball. It is truly fun to watch. They're one of my favorite teams to just watch play. And Coach does a great job with them, and he's a great guy. So congratulations to the Rose City and their
they maybe could have two more. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get to the Thomasville stuff. There are some other teams in the Rose City that still have a chance. And but again, congratulations to Brookwood on bringing home the second state title for GIAA here in South Georgia. So we're really
2 out of 4,
happy about that. All right, we're going to switch gears. So we're going to stay in the Rose City, but we are going to come to the GHSI side and start talking about some of these public schools a little bit before we get back to CCA. Thomasville and Fitzgerald, again, you mentioned these two teams had met twice.
Thomasville won both by just about 10 points each.
They say it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
It is. Well, they do say that.
Let's see if Fitzgerald was able to.
Yeah, the regular season wins go out the door come playoffs. Thomasville, like we said, beaten Fitzgerald twice already, but this was the game that matters the most. And everyone, Aaron, was shooting threes tonight. Alexia Hayward, she starts us off with a triple. Then we got same thing on the other end, Jayla Brooks, splash. Canes lead early 6-3. She's the freshman chance. Just unbelievable tonight.
She's a freshman.
Justice Cole showing off and getting to that rim with ease. And the Dogs hosted a block party tonight. Their bigs were unbelievable.
They've been so good
in the first half.
They've been so good.
Oh yeah, and as the half is winding down, Brooks is going to nail another triple. She had 4 on that night. And then out of the locker room, the post showing she's more than that. Micaiah Banks, she drills a 3. Sonora McKine drives, bucket no good, but Treasure Clark right there to put the Canes back. They're still down 4 though. Harmony Bryant with the dagger.
She's a beast.
Oh yeah, time runs out. Purple Hurricanes, they don't have enough time to come back. And the team from the Rose City, they got that dog in them, Aaron. They win 49-41. Yeah, I was feeling it tonight. And look at this. Oh yeah.
That we stay together. That is the key. Stay together as a team. Do what we've been practicing. Believe in your teammate. Believe in your little sister that's on the team with you. And let's go.
Look at how happy they are.
Congratulations to Thomasville. Yeah. Big time win. This is a team that is really, really good. They've been good for a while now and kind of gone, I don't want to say under the radar, but I didn't know if we even felt like this team was that good. And when you can add a freshman to a team that's already good.
She's going to be a problem.
That's what I said. Well, she's a senior.
She's 14 right now? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The sky's the limit. Yeah. She's going to be a problem.
She's really, really special. They are moving on to the Elite 8.
Yep.
With an opportunity now. I don't know what side of the bracket they're on.
I can literally pull it up.
So it will be the top of the bracket that will have home court advantage. So I'm not sure if they will have it or if somebody else will have it. By the way, in that game, Jayla Brooks, you said hit 4 threes. She dropped 17. So big for them.
But block party too. There had to have been at least 10 blocks.
Their bigs are aggressive. They're aggressive and they're physical, and you don't always see that in high school girls basketball. So that
and they didn't fall out. Like they were making contact with the ball.
And Fitzgerald's not a cakewalk. Like I've watched Fitzgerald play. When they play, they've been able to do some damage. So congratulations to Thomasville, bringing another win back to the Rose City. All right, we're going to switch back.
I have your answer, by the way. They're playing Rayburn.
Raven.
On the
bottom.
Yeah. So they're going to be.
No, are they a higher seed? So they'll get the. Yeah, those ones are by higher seats. So Thomasville will be at home.
Okay, sweet.
Thomasville will be at home. That's good. They get another home game.
Big
awesome.
time. Okay.
A win there and they go into the Final Four. That's
Ooh,
pretty good.
We could be busy.
All right, let's get back out to Columbus State. Talk CCA basketball. The boys, they were struggling down the stretch. Just 1-7 down the stretch after losing 7 of 8. A chance to grab some hardware here in Columbus. They were up 2 at the half. Third quarter, Gray McLean really started to get things going. He hit the short jumper, then he knocks one down from the corner, and you're thinking, okay, this first prep team, they were athletic, they were good, but they were hanging around. It was fast and furious in the third quarter. 45-39 there. Blake Bryant hits the Euro step for 2, still hanging around. McLean one more time here, but from this point on, about 2 minutes left in the third quarter, it was all first prep. The defensive pressure forcing turnover after turnover, and then the shots from the outside. Prep outscored CCA 26-6 in the fourth quarter, and the Patriots settled for runner-up.
Biggest thing, honestly, was I tried to make a defensive adjustment, and we just weren't comfortable with it. Gave up a few layups, and they were hitting shots, and then we started pressing on ourselves a little bit, putting a little extra pressure on ourselves, and trying to make heroic plays instead of just a good, solid play. And my guys have been great all year. We've had to overcome a lot of injuries and stuff. And, today just wasn't our day.
You know what? Despite the losses, Coach Roberts coaching 2 teams. Come on.
Tough. No, I talked about the game, and it's always hard to talk to a coach after he drops 2 games, especially 2 championship games. But they knew what they were up against, and they were right there in both games against 2 teams that are really good. A few things go their way, the ball bounced their way, they might get the win. But you could see CCA's fans showed up again, like always.
They were A-back too.
Yeah, and 2 teams that I felt like might have just been missing one thing. You know what I mean? Like they're really, really close. Arabelle Roberts for the girls we're going to get to. She's only a junior. Right. That boys team though is really talented. They have a lot of guys that can do a lot of things, and they're fun to watch. I mean, they got some seniors.
Okay. Missing some people.
Let's be honest. I don't want to this is not a knock in any way. That's a baseball team. Yeah. Those are athletes. That's a baseball team that just won the state championship. Half of those guys are on the baseball team.
Right.
They won a state championship, and they're on the basketball court. You see them on the football field.
Right, they're everywhere.
These small schools, they have to do everything. Yeah. And sometimes it's a disadvantage because you got basketball players that are playing all year round.
Right.
But to me, it's an advantage that they're just good at all these different sports. And it's a testament to what CCA's program been able to do. So, all right, let's check in with the girls now. The Lady Pats off their double overtime controversial win. There's been a lot of talk on Facebook about that double overtime win. They were taking on Memorial Day. Now, this was a little strange because Memorial Day only had 6 players. But Arabelle Roberts trying to put her team on her shoulders once again. Abra Harris, her final game. Roberts working early, gets the layup. Pat's down 7, though. Arlie Vickers would help them get a little bit closer. She's going to knock down the triple. Their shooters, when they're on, they can really hit shots. They struggled early in the game, which hurt them. Here, Roberts again, and she's, just physically different than everybody else. Trailing by 13, but they weren't going quietly. How about this Carter, Blue Carter, I think it's Blue Carter. Buries the triple. She's so small, too.
She's an 8th grader.
Getting some.
Yeah, I think so.
Second half was about that girl right there. Senior on the roster, softball player, but she took over in the third and fourth quarter, trying to give them everything they could to get to the finish line. Shout out to her. Again, she does it all. But they fall in this one, 51-39. Whose camera work is that? Jesus.
Our shots, we had a few turnovers. They're getting a bunch of offensive rebounds, which always makes it tough. We weren't getting some easy buckets. We had a few around the rim that we rushed because they're a long team. They block shots, and we got, some of them just went in and out. Just little things there.
Yeah, I had to ask him multiple questions. You could just tell he was sad. It's not funny and it's not fun, but at the end of the day, I told the girls this when we were out there, and I even tell the boys this when they lose state championship games, whatever. It's not easy to get there. People take it for granted when you do it, but it's not easy to get there. No. You never want to have that moral victory of not winning it, but to win a state championship is very, very difficult. Completely. Most people don't get an opportunity.
And again, CCA's Lady Pats, they're all
softball, flag football,
And sophomores, freshmen, eighth grade.
They're young.
There's one junior, maybe two juniors.
Yeah.
It's
Abra's a senior, so she's
Abra's
leaving.
a senior.
Everybody else
Arabelle's a junior. There might be one other junior.
Yeah,
everyone else they don't even have their driver's license yet.
Yeah.
Like this is, they're going to be good.
Do you have your driver's license? Because I've driven you a few places. A little scary. Although I am the one that got back from Columbus to make it in time for the show.
Okay.
I hope APD is not watching it. No, I didn't break any laws. All right. We got a lot of talking here about Doherty Monroe tomorrow. A lot of people talking there might be an upset at 18.
Hey, I saw them at Westover. I was bragging about my time at Westover.
Westover is on the road at Cross Creek. It's so unfortunate they have to travel. That Cross Creek team can shoot it.
You gotta be good if Westover's on the road.
Westover got a 15 seed because they lost that region game.
Yeah.
But the big one right here it's going to be Monroe and Doherty. Early predictions. What do you think happens in that game?
What, it went into overtime last time? Yeah, that was the one that went into overtime.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't.
I think Monroe's going to win. I don't think they're going to let Doherty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Noel's got something.
Hey, like no shade to Coach. Like I hope it's a great game. Am I going to that?
He's done it. Probably. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. You'll be back in time for that one.
Okay.
The girls I expect to roll over White County.
Yeah. That's earlier.
That's the 4:30 game.
Okay.
It's just two of us. Morgan decided to take some time off. Now, happy birthday, Morgan's grandpa.
Shout out
Morgan's grandpa. But I do want to say, I think the game is close tomorrow.
Completely.
And I definitely think Doherty has a shot to win.
I didn't say they didn't. I'm just
saying.
But
Coach Hoffpower does this every year. Monroe just finds a way to win, and get to the Final Four, and then we'll see what happens. So that should be a fun one. We have Lowndes tomorrow. Fitzgerald tomorrow, Crisp County tomorrow, SGA in a state championship tomorrow for GIAA.
Who else?
Thomasville Boys are in it tomorrow.
Fannin? They play Fannin?
Yeah, so they're on the road. So we got a lot of games tomorrow. We're going to have highlights and scores from some of those as well. Let's get to scoreboards. Because I want to talk about a couple of teams that are on these scoreboards. The girls were in action tonight. Let's check out the scores from tonight. There were just 5 games that we got scores from. Again, does anybody have the Pelham score?
Yeah, Pelham Bowden, please. SOS.
If anybody has the Pelham Bowden score for the girls,
let me check again
please
on that. It's not even on the official website.
Did you look on the GHSA thing?
Yeah, and it's not. Nope, still not there.
Check Max Preps one more time.
Okay.
All right. Grayson, so our lone team to lose tonight on the GHSA side is Valdosta. Unfortunately, they fall to Grayson 78-54. We have to give shout out to Coffee. Coffee wins again. They're going back to the Elite Eight. Hopefully a chance at the Final Four. The one I want to talk about though, number 1, Terrell County. Teams from Dawson showing out.
I mean, yeah.
Big time win. That offensive production, that's what I expect from them. They struggled offensively on Tuesday's game when I was there. Big time bounce back. But Wilcox and Brooks County, this is setting up to be a showdown in the next round. Unfortunately, they have to meet earlier than the Final Four, but Wilcox is so good. And my people in Rochelle, do not worry. We know we're going to be out there. We know where you guys were going to get to, and we are here. So we will be out there next week for Wilcox County games, and they will be taking on Brooks County. That's going to be a good one with a trip to the Elite Eight on the line, or Final Four on the line.
Yeah.
So big time night for South Georgia, though. We had some big wins.
Terrell County's at home. If bottom's at home?
No, so they're, are they 1, 2, 3, 4? Are those labeled 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then they're on the bottom. They're not at home.
Okay.
See the H in the corner.
Oh.
So Terrell has to travel.
Okay.
All right, we are going to get to our top plays before we get out of here. We had 5 plays this week that we decided to pick, some big-time moments. And then we'll run through the chat to see if there's anything else before we get out of here and call it a night, because I got to get up and go back.
Wait, Pelham plays Bowden Saturday.
Oh, okay, so it's Saturday. Thank you.
I knew I wasn't.
Thank you. I appreciate that. They had it listed, I believe, on Max Preps originally as today. So appreciate that,
That's
Maurice.
At Bowden.
We appreciate it. Yeah, it's always been on the road.
Yeah.
Thanks. So we'll have that score tomorrow, hopefully.
Sweet.
We have another busy day tomorrow, so you and I. So we're gonna get out of here early. But let's take a look at our top plays, starting with play number 5. I believe this is Arabelle Roberts.
Yeah, if you're gonna drop 41, you might as well do it with a buzzer beater. Check that out. She gets her own rebound from missing her free throw, which she was nails all night on free throws. She misses this one, gets the board, 1 up, dang.
Gotta work on that
Sends them into
iris.
Overtime. Okay, my camera was having major issues, everyone. You're lucky I caught this on camera.
We got to get that iris up. All right.
Fixed it.
Let's check out play number 4.
Yeah, we had to show freshmen
Much
some love.
better.
Justice Cole crossing the ladies up, breaking ankles on her way to get that bucket.
She's a freshman, people.
I believe she had 15 tonight.
Yeah, just light work for her.
Yeah,
just
she's
light-
going to be a huge problem
Just
for
light work.
everyone else when she's over. She's a problem now, but yeah, she was incredible tonight.
All right, let's get out to play number 3. Talk about buzzer beaters. Sally Masters, and this is what started the momentum for Terrell Academy tonight. Just a little cross and just a little Steph-like. Floated up, all net right before the half. Big time.
They're hyped. Look at that.
Made the score a 4-point game, and for them, I think that was probably everything. Sally Masters, a big-time bucket in a big-time moment. That is our 3rd Play of the Week nominee. Number 2, go ahead and do this. I'll let you do this one.
Yeah, this one we're out at the track. Tift County's Jamari Johnson easily clears 7 feet.
She said easily, too.
Yeah, he leads the state, and even better, this height places him 2nd in the entire country.
We've been talking about him a lot. That is a dude on the track, and we're just getting into track season. So much more to come from Jamari Johnson.
Here is the Carpet World Play of the Week.
All right, there was no other play to choose but this one right here. Mitchell County against Greene County. Jadarian Hudson, bang, for the win. How about that? And then he steals the ball too, walks it off, and the celebration is underway. That, first of all, the defender almost falls.
I was gonna say, is that a foul?
He crosses him, almost makes him fall, pulls up, buries the 3, and sends Mitchell County into the Sweet 16.
I love
This is Mitchell County basketball. I love it.
They're fun to watch.
I love it. They play with a certain type of intensity. It is special to watch.
Their fans are fun too. They get into it.
Very fun.
I was loving it.
Very fun. We love the people out there in Camilla. Shout out to Camilla and Mitchell County. We hope that they're punching their ticket tomorrow. They'll be in action. So
can't wait.
Want to see which games we're going to. Got to figure out the schedule. We do appreciate everybody for joining us on Facebook and on WALB.com. Let's run through these last in here, see if we got in here. Mitchell County Eagles in the house. What up, what up? Sabrina. What else do we got? Anna McNeese, Massey. That's right. I'm so proud of them as well. Congratulations, Terrell Academy. And Tavian Ricks, Early County. That was a big 15-point comeback, too. Elizabeth, Brooks County. That's right. The Trojans, Lady Trojans, doing their thing. Monica. Hey, Monica. What up, Coach Walker? Congratulations, Brookwood, says Jennifer Snelling. Westover versus Cross Creek. We talked about that one. And then Dodge County, Fitzgerald. Bryce says they're playing Dodge County tomorrow at 7. So we're hoping that the Purple Canes can get it done. We need all the South Georgia teams to go ahead and get it done. So when we're at state championships, it's not break. We don't get no breaks. We work hard. We just game after game after game, bringing titles back to the 229 and the 912 because I don't want to leave out Clinton, those boys over there.
For sure.
Yeah, Bacon County is on to the Elite 8. Who will they play? Let us know who they play in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us tonight on this edition of Locker Room Report Overtime. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night. We'll have highlights and scores from other games around the area. And make sure you tune in next Thursday. If you're a high school football fan, we are giving away our high school football awards right here on WALB at 7 p.m. It's an hour-long special. We're going to get jazzed up. It's going to be like the Oscars.
They're saying it's the most prestigious award you can win.
This might be the most prestigious award show that you've ever seen. I mean, legit. We're
black tie, like it's.
There might be some celebrities in the building. Oh, well, you're going to be there, so we'll have celebrities in the building. No, make sure you join us. Again, that's March 5th at 7 p.m. on ABC, NBC, WALB.com, our WALB app. And then we will go live on Facebook after that one with our after party as well. So much more to come here in South Georgia for all of our sports. Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying up late with us, South Georgia. Have a good night.